right, Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So, I don't know where we left off last night, okay? But I know one thing. I know I woke up this morning, and I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know what kind of emotions or what the freak was going on, but it's like some Kong Pao something kicked me in my chest. Some Kung Pao something like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was, but it just bust me all up inside my chest, all up inside my mind. Like, I was thinking that I was seeing something on another level when it was coming to certain cases and stuff like this. And just the how hidden some stuff is and how public it is and how good I am to people until you force me most times to be otherwise. And I just felt like somebody been playing in somebody energy. I just felt like in the between there's like a tug of war energy. And it's almost like the divine masculine is on one side and I'm on the other in the spirit realm. But then we have this physical aspect. I told y'all about the little argument or whatever yesterday that I felt sad about, but I really meant what I said though. But like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was something along the lines of like, it was rude, but it was something along the lines like, if you think some man is going to be, you know, God's gift to women just because he can keep keep a payment of a bill paid when they're gonna have to live in the house or something they own damn self anyways. If you think that's gonna keep somebody or something like, because I feel like somebody was feeling themselves a little bit was what I was picking up on, and treating somebody like that could have had like a, whether it was a falsity or something like this or a false narrative or not, somebody fully thought 100% that they could have left with somebody that loved them to death and was abundant. You know what I'm saying? And somebody stayed with, and somebody trying to like play in somebody's face a little bit. So and now it's saying something like, a female, at some point in time, if that's all you have to offer to a woman, she's gonna figure that out, and she might not stay around as long as somebody else would. You know, and 9 times out of 10, people want these independent women, and they can show you really how independent they are, because those the women that can get their ass up and walk away because they didn't get themselves cut in some kind of web or trap. You know what I'm saying? Or let themselves sit in some type of energy where they can't, you know, moves on their own financially, right? And I feel like that's where they get off. And then these masculine energies, I feel like, get off on having other women not liked by other women that would otherwise maybe want to assist them or show them or be like, girl, you need to come over here on this side. I feel like it's something, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that. I just felt like a lot of manipulation, a lot of like starvation of attention or something like this. And, I could give myself that attention, but I feel like this morning, I feel like something was being shown to me. I'm not going to speak about that, about the levels to this shit, and it kind of shocked me, like, oh my God, and then it kind of made me think about like somebody could be like heartless, or how people can see beautiful people that are not trying to be hurting someone or something and want to hurt them, and they're okay with that, and then not only that, they'll add other people on to hurt them, and those people will be okay with hurting them. I don't know, it just was a lot of emotions this morning. Okay, it was a lot. It was like a win, but then I was also, and this could have been my energy here, like, I just, it could have been my energy for a second about the distance between the divine masculine and but I was just like, that's hurtful, like, and I feel like, again, if it's something that doesn't cost or something like this, and somebody can absolutely give it like affection, attention, or something like this, and not even really attention. It's like you want to be there. You like, there's a blockage, like not letting me move forward so I could see that people is making. And I feel like that was pissing me off too, because I'm a personal person, private person, and I don't like people dictating my life. And it feel like, I think I was so pissed off by seeing the level of intrusion. You know what I'm saying? And somebody also restriction on my part to not be able to see, or not be able to express, or not be able to, have the opportunity to move these people away, or is something like, a total disregard for a tender soul or something. Like, it's something like that. I just felt like, ooh, you got your nerve. Why would you, what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's just what was on my mind this morning. And so a lot of tears came out. Yeah, and I feel like I was weeping for something. And it wasn't one of those Mary, don't you weep. I had those last year. It wasn't that. It was like a freeing kind of thing or something. Something where something was cracking. Like a crack or something could have been cracking down the middle of my chest, in the middle of my forehead. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Not even like a cocoon. It's like a casting of stone. It was like a casting of stone that people will blame you for putting it there, or, oh, you're so stupid, you didn't see, or something like this. But it's really on certain levels blameless. Like, nah, some of you ain't, maybe that's the route you talking about, but like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I know spell work when I see it. I feel like some people just couldn't continue with some portions of this work or something like this on some people. I don't know. And then I ran into a new reader, and her phenotype was giving me my mother, like an older version of my mother, but a different type of, I don't know. I don't know what this woman, I don't know. But she was giving me that energy of like one of those, the Skeksis, the nice ones, a mystic, a majestic energy or something like this. But I also felt like there was a council of people that don't even deserve to be in my energy, or a council of people that just wanted to vibe off or bite off my energy. I felt like they wanted to penetrate something this morning and get to the bottom of something. And I think it, mm, okay, there could have been a, okay, there could have been a masculine energy or something there that wanted to, that misses my tender something. So there was something about like this riptide energy, because that song came on last night, okay, before I fell asleep. And then I was watching that, because I think I'm I might be tripping, hmm but I think I see like a divine masculine or whatever, and I see another feminine energy that got a matching tattoo almost. And it's like dignity, like somebody wants to, it's like if you're a dignity, or like, I'm just thinking, I don't know why I'm doing my head like this, but like on like a, what do you call it, like a, all my children, like a soap opera or something. How someone, when they get their like feelings hurt or their dignity, it's just like, there's like this thing about it, like, and they do their neck, like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how I'm doing that, guys, but it's something like that, like a, you know what I'm saying, like a regal fucking approach about some shit, you know what I'm saying, like it's something like that. And I feel like somebody wanted to like crack somebody to the center core. I don't like people, if you're not deserving, that's like a very sacred energy for me, especially once you done got me to the level where I'm on something or on one already. I know everybody's not invited to that, and I feel like somebody is inviting my enemies to that, and that hurt my feelings. So again, while somebody might be saying, oh, it's just that you're not talking to me, I'm like that kind of person that can still hold my breath for a long time, and then, you know what I'm saying, if I know you on that shit, that's what I could do. All right. But you know what I'm saying, I know somebody knows, not even a prideful way or something like this, okay, but they just know. What did she say? You can't take away my dignity. Somebody wants that badly or something here. And they're just going to have to go with the flow of like, nah. I feel like I feel like my energy is very, like when I get to the core of me, I know what that feel like. Somebody else wanted to feel that shit this morning, but I can preserve it too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to act right, you know, things like this. Like I was telling, Taurus something then. And then I was like, oh, but see, because you want to trying to play with something like about this money or something. So now I know something is closed off. Maybe somebody couldn't let go of somebody or was lingering on somebody, and then I don't like the fact that I feel like these cycles go undone where these women are still blinded to 90% of the shit that was going on to them, but other women can see it. So they look at them like, bitch, you sat there and let that happen. And you like, let what happen? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's never like whatever this energy is very jotty, is very in and out, is very jigsaw, is very, you know what I'm saying? So people like, but I feel like it's the key mind, body, heart, and soul that they're working on though. That this is going on with. Um, and I do feel like this is a test of your character, your faith, your something moving forward and whatever. You know what I'm saying? On this journey or something like this. But I want to save that part. And I did. There was something about touch or something here. Um, See, because it's that song. I think when he say, "I want you to touch me," I want you to feel me, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, I don't know. Because I did wake up and Taurus like walking through the living room, whatever, a little bit. I'm like, what's going on? Well, I feel like some shit is shifty up in here. So I had to call him. And I'm like, yeah. And when we talked about the other day, and I'm thinking about something, he was like, yeah, I was thinking about, you know, uh, setting that thing up with that bank account. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Because this remind me, mm, without giving y'all too much information. And like, it remind me of what Cookie, she's like, oh, now. Like, I didn't understand though. I didn't understand. Um, I still don't understand. Mm, I don't, because like take the high road or take the low road, like, you know what I'm saying, or take this road or something. Like, I'm like, man, like somebody don't want somebody to take their own road, the one that feels so free, the one that feels so, you know what I'm saying, something here. And I feel like moves have been made to make sure of that. And I feel like whatever this other road is, that's like a free fall, that you feel like can't nothing hurt you, can't nothing touch you, can't nothing stop you on the way. I feel like somebody tried to rob that or take that away from somebody. And I feel like it comes with financial stability. I feel like it came with a correct channel to source or an energy. I feel like it came with a masculine energy or a feminine energy that is very that is there to cater to you and your every need. I feel like like, again, it's something like people think that they don't deserve something. Like, you don't think you deserve the most well built, like, say you're somebody like me that's like a big bone girl, okay? And maybe you just think that men that work out only like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I never really had to have somebody that was ripped or nothing like that. Really, it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It depends on who the fuck you are, period. We can just start there. All right. But, I know that there's a certain appearance that society likes to uphold and television and things like this. So, but then you would think that like somebody that's built really nicely or something like this, okay, and very athletic, couldn't be interested in the feminine energy that may be thick. Like, that's just, you would think something like this or something like this. But for me, I think I could have it all. Like, I think that could be the case. But it's not even about that. I think I could have the masculine energy that I feel like the universe matched me up with. And it was seeming like a perfect match. If it's not, then halt. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I know how to, kind of a little bit cater to myself. I know how to hug myself. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, take some time with myself. I know how to like touch myself. I don't mean in that kind of way, but cuz that, I really don't. I don't know. I don't know about that part. But I mean, it ain't none of y'all business, but what I'm saying is I like to touch. I know how to touch myself like the way I need to. Okay? When I feel my heart getting too stone cold or something, I know how to go in there and massage it and warm it up. All right. But I feel like somebody came in like a riptide and bust through it this morning. And I feel like this could be a competitor. Okay. Or some feminine energy that's doing witchcraft or something like this to force an opening because somebody might have seen me standing in my masculine energy. And I feel like they like to do this sometimes after I make a stand, okay, on my protection, my stability, my finances, and people see that I'm actually, maybe moving towards something or feeling like something different here. I noticed that this group of demons or these group of heathens or these group of witches or whatever, they like to come in like that. And I feel like it has something to do with no higher than. That makes me think no higher than it's woman. And I'm like, okay, and if we talk about woman as a certain group of people and not the feminine energy with the womb, then I see what we're talking about. Okay. So again, but like I told y'all last night, and she said, then they need to create their own or something like this. But I don't know what we're talking about here because I still feel like people are stating certain claims or something like this, right? They feel emboldened to think something like this. If somebody like me is saying that I may be galactic, or if they have already changed something where these people been working with people's documents and shit and trying to doctor up documents to make it seem like you're not who you are, and they feel like they've gotten what they need, or they've erased you from existence in certain documents and shit like this, or your lineage or something. And I feel like, people going to get a rude awakening for trying to, even if you don't have any, even if whatever, I think people are going to get a rude awakening as to this is an energy that you don't have no power over. You just can't, whatever you're trying to do is going to fail. And you just, it just, I just feel like that's just what they're going to come to the realization of. Okay. So again, today is a very emotional day. I don't even know why I came down here right now and I didn't even put my light on. Okay. But I did that out. It was a very nurturing, very something cry. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, the divine masculine doesn't want to talk to me. Oh my gosh. No, it was a very, I think it was very tumultuous. It was, I don't know, it was something, but it was very much needed. I felt like a little piece of me came back to, like a little piece of heart started beating again, or something that was not at some point or something. I feel like the best thing ever is to be 100% kind of like real about what I'm saying to y'all right now. And even it was levels to that cry. You know what I'm saying? Um, and people are gonna judge me and try to shoot me down or try to not let me move towards something because they're gonna say, "Oh, you got emotional or you cried or something like this." But they're gonna see that I'm gonna surpass whatever they're talking about and be all that I can be, regardless. And that again, I'm not going nowhere. Like again, like your same terms don't, you know what I'm saying, apply. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It's people gonna have to get over this same old. The way they're trying to get me to get. Oh, we can't just keep on with because they want to remove my power, and that's really the only reason why they're saying these certain things. Okay, well, you know what? Some of those same old ways that you've been using to manipulate people like me is not gonna work anymore. But I was feeling like it's cruel, even if this is some type of way that these people, these beings operate. It's cruel to um, starve. Okay, because I think we were talking about starve in the Bible the other day too. To starve people of some type of affection or something like this, or the same type of, or put them in unrequited energies all the time. And you see other people being kind of full, and you thought you were full at one time, but now you're realizing that you've been a fool for other people, and it's just something like and maybe this is what happens, like a breaking open something to open up some flow for something, some type of change or narrative change or something like this. Okay. I just feel weird. I just feel like I said, there's very few that seldomly go through this shit the way that I had to. And I feel like every cycle or every generation that we go up, you know what I'm saying? Like this type of awakening would have been different in the 90s, just like it would have been different in the early 2000s, and now we in the 2020s, and it's gonna be different now. So I feel like it, I just feel like we weren't be able, the other people that came before weren't able to express it the way that I am being able to express it now. But I feel like whatever this is I'm picking up on, I think the planet probably couldn't even sustain. They couldn't even sustain the level of whatever. And this is what makes me think that maybe a masculine energy is running, because it's almost like, I could feel something, like I can feel you with your energy. So it's kind of like somebody close, but not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the big, strong man, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of way here. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And so, and I just feel like whatever we talking about, you know what I'm saying, is earth shattering here. And I feel like somebody wants to give me a glimpse that that masculine is gone. There's no going back to that. But they think they're shunning me, but at the same time, this masculine is sitting over there hurt or feeling the same. It ain't even got to be hurt. They're feeling the same absence that I'm feeling. While some female is over here trying to see what that feel like. Like, go look over there, because that nigga gonna feel it too. You know what I'm saying? So just for these people that think that they doing something with spell work to change something, you're not doing anything. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you right now. Look, it's almost like this shit feel, if this is whatever this was or whatever, it feels good. It feels freeing. It feels something. But I feel like also this might be, it feels sad. It feels something, but it feels like good. Finally, a step forward. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Uh-huh. I am up. Yeah. What do you mean? I'm going to be taking you to school. I'm going to be taking you. Um, no. So, okay. So again, this 3 of swords here. Okay. Also I feel like, maybe even the energy, I'm picking up on a masculine energy possibly, or feminine, that people don't even know feel some kind of way. Like somebody felt some kind of way with somebody for the first time, and that scared them and they settled, but they want people to think it's something else. Okay. In all actuality, the person that wanted this for you may be about to get this, and you may be getting a new heart that don't have any of these in it here. Because I feel like some people work together to be like, yes, and remember the name. Yes, we did that. And I feel like God is saying, oh, you thought? Okay. Okay. I mean, I feel like, because I feel like these people, this is what they about to get. Lord, there's a face or something in this damn cloud too. Just because I feel like somebody can see. I feel like I'm happy though, because I feel like somebody was there that could see. This could be also somebody that has something to do with sensory or something like this. Or somebody that knows how to play like an instrument or something like this. Or something about instrumentals, like they can listen to somebody's heart. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's also in the likeness of, maybe, sources send somebody else in the likeness of too or something here, because, and this may be hurt whoever this is, that because somebody's going to notice that they had that with me, that it never had anything to do with anything else about this person, but what I saw them, and it's almost like, and all I wanted to do is like those little sharp parts. I just wanted to, you know, like I saw that man. It's part. Thing I cannot even sit there and say. There's no words for what I saw or how I saw. You know what I'm saying? And like you don't. You see what I'm saying? No matter what's going on in the world, you don't. You know. You don't do that shit right there, man. Just because what you thought or what somebody told you or something like that, that's the wrong. I feel like that's how I know. I'm like, I don't care what these people on this planet say to me. I know there's a higher power that can search me. I know that that higher power knows where the fuck I'm coming from. I know that that energy knows that I had to nurture, cater to, be my own parent. You know, I went through a lot, man. Ain't nobody tell don't and can't ain't no bitch. No, even after Hawkins or anybody else end up with this masculine or the brown whatever the fuck this is, it ain't nothing more beautiful than what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like there's no other choice but for me to be, freed on that level. And for these guys or whatever to think just because they have masculine forms, you know what I'm saying, that they the only ones that can experience, whatever they've been experiencing to pick or treat women like there's some type of option. I feel like if it's a case, I'll be the first feminine energy that break that barrier. And these people will be forced to honor me and serve me the way that they've served these men, again, with finding out it ain't even gotta be for another energy or something like this for like luck, but to help other people break through or to, you know what I'm saying, help me break through to success or whatever it is that I want to do. Like it's just there's no, you know what I'm saying? Or else I'm just not even gonna be here. So it's kind of like that's why I was saying I was getting that energy from that conversation is more like somebody was trying to, they knew what they should have been doing all along, but they just wanted to drag somebody. And I'm okay with being dragged a little bit. See, and that's why I feel like people get it mistaken of a woman being subdued or submissive, or a woman being, you know what I'm saying? They think because you have a strength or a strong soul or a strong mind or something like this, that they have to punch you or beat you down or put you in your place or something like that. But again, you could do that and I could sit there for a minute, nigga. But let me let you know that again, that's a part of me. That's that chameleon energy, or that's something in me. And I don't use it for negative to trick people and manipulate people. I use it for some type of form of going higher or bringing other people there too. Again, I'm not gonna always fold on that everybody can't go with. Well, I ain't talking about everybody. I'm talking about people that source put in my energetic field or something that I feel like they should have been able to. You see what I'm saying? I feel like these people was done wrong, or it's almost like the world vilifying an energy, and then that energy coming back showing that they're not that villain, that you guys were wrong. And then again, these are other people that you have in this energy too that you were wrong about. You know what I'm saying? That people might show love to in real life, but there's something deep inside these people that has not been healed or has not been seen or not been, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody has been able to get to them like that. So I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot. I mean, I don't know if what kind of video this is, y'all. It's just turned into a rant or something like this, but I hope that somebody can feel me on some type of level here. Because we may be discovering some other form of communication or some shit like this. Okay? We may be pulling some stuff from different, I mean, I just don't know. So again, like I feel like a bunch of people wanted somebody to feel grief. This could have been surrounding a masculine energy while they drug this masculine energy in there to make me look at this masculine energy like they want to bring me grief when I could never fully to my center core feel that. But then for a second this morning I had to ask myself, are you sure? Because it seemed like this what this nigga been doing. It's like something like that. But we have grief here in reverse, okay? Because I feel like maybe even this is like a biblical essence of something where somebody will spill their seed, or somebody will always end something with a connection with like a two of cups energy or something like this, okay? um Maybe even a community of people rejected a masculine or a feminine energy or something like this. All right, but whatever this is in reverse, okay? Like I said, whenever I see these little dots, these circle things, it makes me think, and that kind of makes me think about the sun symbol, but that these people have, done this to many sons here, like killed many sons of somebody here, okay? That could be the energy that I was picking up on too, because it was like a beautiful like symphony or orchestra of emotions, realization, like not even like your whole life flashing before your eyes, but your whole light. Because I think people can look at you and treat you some kind of way when they're not even sure why they're treating you that way. Mm. Yeah, so I don't know about this energy here, but something brought me back to this card, and then these chains here, okay? And then we got this little creature or something right there in that thing. In that cement thing. And you know, I'm telling y'all, it could be some chains and stuff like this is on somebody's something here, okay? And or like hell, I don't even want to think about that part now. I mean, this could be okay, slavery. Okay, this look like chains or something. So on a slack girl. Okay, listen. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, like hold on. Uh-uh. God's gift to men. Because I was thinking, don't be acting like you God's gift to men, or God gives to women or something. Wait, because maybe somebody could be to other people, but just not you. Could you? Could it? I feel like also could that hurt? You know, like that a being is created to only treat you wrong or something, or a group of people. Like, but I don't know. I don't like this here. I don't like this. Okay, and there's a little watchful eye underneath here. Okay. Oh, look like some people is here doing. I am crazy about these cards. It look like some people making like love or something right here, or like having, like up against a wall. But I don't like this. I promise you, I don't even know what this is. Can y'all see that? I don't know what that is. Mm. I don't know if somebody freed themselves from some type of servitude or something, but like there's something left behind. But like I said, this kind of remind me of what I just said about a heart feel almost turned to stone. But there's that little piece or something right here. Okay, somebody could be, mm, yeah, somebody could be ready to settle down. Somebody that could be a big time something. I feel like even these things could represent three women that are going in right now, trying to make an example, but they're really unsure. Their countenance is not really strong. If these people have been competing with somebody behind the scenes, yeah, somebody that is like cold or something like this. They have changed their way. Like people can't believe it or something. So I feel like somebody's trying to mess with somebody's abundance. They could be doing spell work, okay? Because they thought that this person was going to send maybe some energies in to end something, or, you know what I'm saying, with a child or something like this, maybe. And they're like, wait a minute. No, you don't normally do that. Normally, you put this hoe or this dude in a place. Like something like that. Okay. And in this case, somebody might be messing with somebody's abundance here. Like somebody could be trying to swipe out somebody's, um, yeah, 22. 22 could be significant. Somebody might be trying to do something to somebody's bank or something like this. But we have this black crow about to bring this fish in and drop it in the water, but it's not now. Okay, so I don't know this crow or whatever look a little different than this one. So like this might be a raven and this might be a crow. Okay, so I don't know something about that abundance. Now it didn't come out, so but no, I just want to keep it out because I feel like somebody could be trying, regardless if it's coming out here or not. I feel like somebody could be trying to attack somebody's abundance here. They could be saying if you go back there, your abundance is going to be, that person's going to ruin your abundance, but it's actually the spell that's going to be from this person that this person may be walking away from. Okay, to go in another direction that You know, yeah. Somebody standing up to a witchy bully, maybe. Male or female. Somebody that's like, I will blackmail you. I will, yeah. Okay. Maybe even somebody's Ace of Cups is being activated on their own here. Okay. It just seemed like there's a lot of love or some in different ways or fashions or being shown or something here. I'm not even saying gratitude because, like, some people could get a little bit ahead with gratitude sometimes, I feel. And then it turns into, no, you want me to worship you. You want me to be like all these other hoes. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got me. Like, somebody is feeling like you got me. Like, I don't like it. You the only motherfucker can bring me to my knees. Right? Okay, here I come. And yes, here I come. Just can you put the keys in the car and warm it up? Here I come. But you want to play with me. Like I don't know what I'm offering. It's something like that. So, anyways, I have to take this child. I'm not going to take too long, guys. I'll be back.